Welcome to the show.
Hello, it's me again. Time for another game. A game of men.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, Luis Severino was stunning on the mound, earning the win and striking out 21, helping the Yankees
I have a GM
win over
rating
the
of A.
Padres
Why is it going
7-0.
down?
He is among
I guess
the
you can
AL
only go
leaders in wins. Dan Otero collected win number 3 this year, helping the Tribe pass the Red Sox 3-2. The Detroit Tigers amassed 14 hits.
Let's play ball. So we should have Dominic German today. Or Herman, as the game wants to insist calling him. Oh, I don't know. Greg Burke could use with a rest. But apparently the team's okay. Some like it hot. I want to see what the catcher's average is.
Tuesday
batting
night
averages.
baseball now
I want to
from
see what's going up
Yankee
or down.
Stadium
Because
here
he was
in the
under
Bronx.
200.
Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between
That's
the
not
San
good
Diego
enough. If he wants to be a Yankee,
and
he has
the
to get
New
it up to
York
300.
Yankees. The
And he only
Yanks
just
look
joined
to
us, so we're
match
giving him
the
some time.
longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Domingo Germán will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guys.
So, 21
Loves
strikeouts in a
pitching at
single
home.
game is
Take
my
a
new
look at those
record.
home road splits, they're
Saviano
pretty
is
good.
the one who got it.
Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Now here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. 2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Game time temperature here in even 60 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Into the box, Greg Garcia. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Garcia, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 7th round. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little
trying
bit
to see
off
if I
the
can
outside
pump
edge
him
if
down
you're
the
going to be
middle.
consistent with it. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in
What's the
baseball
3
this
ERA?
year with all the high-scoring games. But this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off for the
Digging
Yankees,
in now for the Yankees,
the left
Brett
fielder,
Gardner, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Garcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
He's
Well, I think
189.
all opposing pitchers are going to
We
have
got to
their
get
hands
him
full
up.
with Brett Gardner. Well, for the last 3 weeks, he has been really special. Over
I'm giving
a
him 1 month
20-game hit
since he
streak right
joined.
now, and it seems like every night he goes to the plate, people are watching. He's
I mean,
drawn that
I know
attention,
he is a
but he's
backup
loving all that
catcher.
attention too.
That's why I'm giving him some at-bats for.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel
All
confident.
eyes for the judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Hicks running from first. And
I
he
didn't mean
fouls
to
this one off.
hit it. I meant just
Hicks,
straight.
base runner at first with 1 out. He's running again. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kinsler
Fly
has a
high.
play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. In there,
that's why it's called a shutout.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fouled off. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
And
the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced?
Yeah, the kid's only in there
he's
until
sent down via the strikeout.
Sanchez comes back, but he's out for 60 days.
Here's Will Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him in this one because he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well
right over the heads.
300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 64.
All right, come on, kid. Let's increase your average.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. The swing
That
and
ain't
hit
gonna
up
help.
top to the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a gold glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Gregorius, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's on the move again from first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making full
right.
aware of who's hot
Hamilton.
and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Hit to short, scooped up, and that's the second out.
That's the winners.
Batting 9.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Lifted in the air to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the...
I thought that was gone for a second.
Second baseman Ian Kinsler. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, he is already.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, come on, get the ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Austin Hedges.
27 games behind Red Sox.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, come on! Baseball, baseball, what you gonna do when the fastball comes
strike,
for
and he's
you?
behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1
sounds
ball,
like he says,
1
"I
strike."
too."
1-1.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, big apartments. We still have a big goose egg in this run column.
Now another 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Dan Dero and I are back.
Next.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Kinsler's got it, and that's the first out.
Next for the Yankees.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Hard hit ball to short.
Straight to him.
It cleanly on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
I think it's Judge next. Yes, good. Now we can have a chance to get a home run.
With 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hit well towards
Not hitting like that, we won't.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So,
damn.
Striding forward now is the DH, Travis Jankowski. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action.
Oh, he has an average, I guess.
Stepping in.
Told they only look at batters
so
in the office. They don't look at pitchers.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bird is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13.
At the plate, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Machado at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night.
Can't even see him now. We gotta do better.
DJ LeMahieu, he flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Number 64.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the...
At least we got 1-1 at least.
Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-1 the count. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. Hamilton in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Back up the middle, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task.
Oh, so there was a no-hitter one?
Gregorius is there. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So coming to the plate, Austin Hedges.
It wouldn't have been a PG, but it would have been a no-no.
He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Padres leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
It doesn't give you a chance to look before the time is up.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call.
His foot's off the
and
bag.
boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Standing in now, Greg Bird. Line to the right side. Renfroe back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder,
Damn it.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to get it is Kinsler. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side.
I don't know what's wrong with my guys. They can't hit.
Will start things
Well,
out
they
in
can
the
hit, they
half
just
of
can't
the
get on
6th
base.
as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline.
They're getting used to his pitches.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And a curveball in for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Gregorius has it. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on the... Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far.
There's a lot of hitter streaks riding on this.
Drilled down the line. Well, this is fouled for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he popped him up. Kinsler ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
It is not hit.
Now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Margot's under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3, go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
But yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Stays alive, still 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Time to get a
Riding
pitcher
in once
up,
again.
right?
Hunter Renfroe 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
1-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0.
I'll give him one more inning.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Digging in, Williams Astudillo. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down.
Got him
and
hit.
He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll go after the first
Finally.
pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that
kid
runner
isn't
will go
gonna
no
get anywhere.
further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 33.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 1-0.
Unbelievable.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But an animal right to him for the first down.
The batter, number 3.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In there, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
All right.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it
Let's do a mound visit.
obviously worked out perfectly.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
But just in case.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0.
Looks like we're going to need Chapman for a real save situation now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Hit out towards second.
Damn.
And it eats up Kinsler.
Oh, St. Street's safe.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walks it into his glove. And now they've got the
No, it's
leadoff
not.
runner board and no outs.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Damn it.
The right fielder,
Riding in, Aaron Judge. 4th trip to the
All the
plate
hitting
for him,
streaks have
and
just
he's at risk of
died.
ending that nice hitting
Unbelievable.
streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Unbelievable. So, bullpen.
Leading off for San Diego, the center fielder, number 7, Manuel.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now that
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Greg Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it.
San Diego, good night.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0
Yes,
the
sacrifice.
final. The New York Yankees seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Domingo Germán pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Matt Strahm is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Close game.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
All our batting streaks, hitting streaks are gone. Hamilton was at a 29 game streak, hitting streak. Garner was at the 20th. Jeez, just thinking about it.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Domingo Germán collected the victory in his 12th win, helping the Yankees win over the Padres 1-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Kevin Plawecki had a total of 3 RBIs
kind of a boring
on the
game,
day,
really,
helping
but
the Tribe past the Red Sox 4-1. The Baltimore
Get
Orioles
runs.
combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the
So there we
visiting
are,
Tigers
55 in a
7-5.
row.
The Tampa Bay Rays
5
hit
more
3
to
long
go
balls
for our
as they
60th.
got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 5-3.
Alright guys, I'm
Irvin
gonna
Santana
call
tossed
it
a
a
dime.
night there. I shall see you.
He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Twins put together 10 total hits as they have...